错的黑夜手一盏孤灯。
A netizen shared the screenshot of a hiring notice for the position of Weibo editor in China. This was originally posted in 2010, but it does shed some light on how censorship is implemented across social media platforms. The position's responsibilities include ensuring information security of the company, comprehensively ensure no illegal information is posted or shared across the Sina.com platforms. In addition, monitor all reporting channels on a daily basis and communicate with the tech department to make sure no loophole is left when it comes to the spread of illegal information. The education requirement for the position is at the minimum a BA degree, and it also requires at least 1 year of prior experience. In addition, the candidate needs to be male and is proficient in English reading. A netizen shared a video clip. The man talked about how in China there is no free speech on the internet at all, as all the articles and posts that netizens share are constantly filtered and censored, and in some cases, if marked as inappropriate, blocked. So he felt that to some extent, the speech of many Chinese netizens is non-existent, as if it is deemed illegal or in violation of certain rules, it would never ever be read or heard. A netizen shared this post, clearly written by a member of the 50 Cent Army. This was written in response to other posts that talk about the genocide in Xinjiang. He wrote, "These are pure lies and complete fabrications. My cousin lived in Xinjiang with her family and went to school there as well. It wasn't about until 2 years ago that she came back to her hometown in China for work. She has never heard about the so-called internment camps in Xinjiang. These lies are truly laughable. And in addition, do you know how much manpower is needed to sufficiently manage a so-called internment camp that hosts millions of people? And also, go check out the video clips on TikTok. Just look at how many people in Xinjiang have been doing live streaming and the content that they've shared about their state of living. It's so clear that they've been leading happy lives all along. They can freely travel everywhere, as well as doing any business they want. It is a real joke when you talk about things that contradict reality, such as these people in Xinjiang have been suffering." But in another post that he wrote in response to another netizen, his words contradicted what he posted just before. He said, "Over the past few years, the people in Xinjiang have committed massive killings against the people of Han descent. Have you seen this being reported by foreign media? It's clear these Uyghurs are terrorists. And how did your American government treat the terrorists? What the Chinese government has done has been much more humane. They've merely put these Uyghur terrorists in Xinjiang into internment camps for re-education." A netizen shared that there is a certain group of people in the world, their government does not allow them to visit foreign websites, but they use VPN to bypass the Great Firewall, and doing so only to express how patriotic they are to this government to people around the world. Their government does not allow them to have freedom of speech, but they bypassed the Great Firewall and told people all around the world that there are more cons than pros when it comes to having the right to speak freely. Their government does not allow them to criticize the government, but they bypassed the Great Firewall and told people around the world that their government that does not allow criticism or checks and balances to exist is great and almighty. Clearly, this group of people that the netizen was referring to and mocking about are the 50 Cent Army, who either have been indeed brainwashed by the CCP's propaganda or decided to discard their conscience and amplify the CCP's propaganda in the face of monetary rewards. A netizen added, their government forbids them to bypass the Great Firewall and said that the firewall exists to protect them, as the life that people outside of China are leading is dangerous and difficult. But these people, they bypass the Great Firewall, but doing so only to say how great China under the leadership of the Chinese Communist Party is. A netizen shared a screenshot. There was an original post on NetEase talking about how every single prisoner in China is working hard to score points. And in response, a netizen said, one can earn 3 points by posting, 1 point by replying, and after one has earned 100,000 points, his or her time in the prison will be deducted by half of a year. A netizen shared these two screenshots, showing a conversation in a WeChat group. The name of the group is New Media Public Opinion Management Working Group. All of the members are the so-called online commentators, whose job is to direct public opinion in favor of the Communist Party of China in response to current events. Someone that appears to be the supervisor of this group posted an article regarding shortage of supplies in Tonghua during the quarantine period, and how the local government has been soliciting help by utilizing all resources possible in order to ensure the well-being of local residents amid the pandemic era. In the next message, he directed all online commentators to leave positive replies to the article. Each comment needs to be longer than 20 words.
Child,